Good morning, Frank Watkins with Kylie, and it is roughly Tuesday, 12th of October 2021. I just want to talk about one particular stock first, and then I'll probably hand over to Kylie for her scan, and then time permitting I might come back and do a bit more myself. The stock that I'm referring to is WGX. Now, I put this up on Facebook pages yesterday. I have not got the intraday data turned on, but I just wanted to point out what I call the structure on this stock. So basically we've been going down for a while, then sideways, and I think breaking through that $1.80 level was a breakout and a good sign. But what I really wanted to point out is our own, what we call a trend chart. And when we go to that chart, we then work with the data with pure mathematics. So the colours of the candles, or sorry, the bars in this case, change according to pure mathematics. You can see here, yesterday we had a black tick. That is telling me that according to standard deviations and various other mathematical formulas, the trend is now up. So flash in today's data and we continue our merry way so far this morning. Just, I guess what I'm trying to get at is anytime you're in doubt about any stock, let's just go to Fortescue, throw this bar trend chart on, and mathematically this is still going down, it is red. When it's going up, it's green. There has been no trend change yet according to maths. Okay, I'll hand over to Kylie.
Thanks, Frank. Okay, I'm going to go to doing the scans that I've been doing for all of the videos that we've been doing. So 21 breakup of the close, increasing volume for 4 days. We don't want any trend channel indicators. OBV 21% above 3 days ago. Volume 300% on the previous 1 day. Price range is 50 cents to $4. We want to ignore results of less than 250,000 and ignore results that have volume less than 1 million. Okay, how did we go today? 23, okay, we're going to take that off. AMP, if you're brave enough to get into AMP, actually I hate to say it looks good. You've got higher highs, higher lows. Could potentially be looking for a break of $1.15.5. Yeah, if you're brave enough.
I do remember very well selling about $32 on the day of the float.
Right.
And it's been down the gurgler for the next 20 years.
Down to $1. Nice move. AX1. This looked like a good buyback here. We now need to see some sideways move, I think, on 250s before I'd get interested. Cromwell, no. CRN. This came up yesterday. That looks great. It's had a move, retraced a bit. Keeping an eye out for an entry on that one. I'd put that in your watch list. EHL, big move today. Again, there's no entry there, so keep moving. Family Zone, that OBV, there's just that's dropping. Big spike today, sell-offs, not interested. HZR looking interesting. Again, big move. I'd want it to move sideways at this level before I'd sort of get interested. So no entry as yet. Already done too much. Nope. Nope. Yeah, and I do like this. It's filled the gap. I think we discussed this yesterday and the day before. If that can move along in here for a few days, for a week, a couple of weeks even, break of $1 would look quite good.
Yeah, you could argue on that one. I agree entirely. In the middle of that, where it first closed the gap, then backed off
Yep.
like that.
Yep.
Now it's having another go, or it's actually made it. Good volume in the last couple of days, really good kick in on-balance volume, 705 million out there. You could easily also argue high, low setup, and I see a little gap up at around $1.40.
This
So
one up here, yep.
I
Yep, nice
agree. I
target.
really like that.
Yep, looks good. PRO, that's just too much. That's FOMO kicking in. RMS, I actually do like this. It looks good. I'd probably want to wait for that up here. It has filled the gap. It's moved down. It's having another crack. I'd probably want to see a break of $1.60 for me personally.
Yep.
But not too bad. I'll keep an eye on that one. It goes in my watch list. And same with this. I do like the look of this. You're starting to get high highs, high lows forming. We saw this at COVID. That's a massive long downtrend. So perhaps a longer sideways move would be a stronger move into an uptrend, but you might be able to squeeze 30 cents out of it if you game. It looks like it's gunning for that gap. This one, it's moved up, retrace, having another go. Waiting for a bit more of an entry personally, but that is moving up. Doesn't look too bad.
Yeah, it's interesting just seeing the metals coming up, gold and silver.
That's moved too quickly. This one keeps coming up.
Wham!
Wham! You want to park your money?
That's the one where you put your mother-in-law into that one. She collects the divvies, and you just stay out of her way.
Yeah. Get a thank you present every 12 months. This is the one Frank talked about earlier. Just looks great. This chart looks good. And that's not bad either. I don't mind this. That's a line that's having a break. It can close. I think if it could close above 325, I'd have a look. Bit gappy. It's a bit rough. I don't know if my nerves would cope with it, but it's a pretty decent sort of setup. 350 potentially could be a target. That's it. So yeah, there you go. There's a couple to look at.
Okie doke. I think that Parenti, or whatever, PRN was probably the pick of them today.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
touch wood. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Talk to you tomorrow. Thank you.
Cheers.